In our business article this month, we get advice from two successful leaders. And here for the very first time in Insights is Manya. Welcome, Manya.
Thank you, Brandon. I'm really glad to be here today.
Good to have you. And Manya, what's important to you as a consumer with regards to customer service? We learn about some tips from Amazon or kind of what they do as employees and so forth, which that kind of trickles down to the customer. So it makes me think of customer service. So what are your expectations when it comes to customer service?
That's a really good question. As a consumer, it's really important to me that businesses give me as much information as I need before I buy something. And I really appreciate it if they can answer any questions I may have about the product or service that I'm paying for.
Right. And for me, I love it when a company goes out of their way to help you. You really notice that because you don't always get that, and it makes you want to be a loyal customer. Right?
Absolutely.
Well, Manya, on day one of our business article, we talk about setting the bar high. That's a really good phrase to know. What does that mean exactly?
Well, setting the bar high just means that you have a high level of quality that you expect someone to meet.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we think about expectations, right? That's a big word, and we can often have too many expectations in life in general, can't we?
I agree. I think sometimes people have way too many expectations, and the problem is there are so many variables in life that you just can't control.
Well, how can we have a proper view of expectations?
That's also a really good question. I think when you have expectations, you have to wonder if they are achievable. If they're not achievable, then maybe your expectations are too high.
That's right, and we can put all these expectations on other people, and they'll never fulfill that, and we'll be constantly disappointed. So proper expectations, that is really important. Well, which of the quotes from former U.S. President George H.W. Bush most resonates with you, Manya?
The quote that resonates with me is, "I have opinions of my own, strong opinions, but I don't always agree with them." And the reason I like this quote is because he's talking about attitude. He's talking about being open-minded and being humble.
Yeah, sometimes we have an idea, but we need to realize, hey, this is not the only idea out there, right?
Right.
And we need to be open to what other people think and open to the fact that, yeah, we could be wrong.
Yeah.
And so there are other words of wisdom that you can get from this month's business article as we hear from Amazon's CEO and former president of the United States, George H.W. Bush.